Welcome back, survivors. I'm the SurvivalVis, and we return Carnivores Dinosaur Hunt. So last episode, we got a few points in, not too much to really help us get a lot of stuff. I'm going to see about improving our odds a bit here. Okay, no, I want that. Yeah, lower you down, bump you up, bump you up. I'll try to go after those for this next hunt. We've got the crossbow fully out. I don't have double ammo yet, but I'm hoping with the X-Ray Visor, it'll help me put down the Ankylosaurs more easily, and they are going to be a big earner for our point grind. We'll see how this first hunt goes. We're basically all set, so we'll hop right in. And then either this episode or next episode, I do want to try the Carnotaurus on the Great Forest. It definitely feels like it's the textures, to me, more so than the models, are, not really good. Because the thing about the model is, the textures can heavily define how good or out of place something looks. So if the textures are bad, then the model itself is going to be bad. But if the textures are good, the model itself might easily be a bit more overlooked for, quality. But yeah, we'll just tackle that either this episode, next episode. I'm not going to try focusing too much on... Oh, I want to save my ammo because we are going after different dinos. And I do want to get those points, but it is annoying to see you little things right beside us on drop-in. But, oh, they're both here. I think they're actually... Are they one behind each other again? I can't tell, but I don't see anything around us. Yeah, there you are. Maybe we broke the other guy's AI already. But yeah, that's... Maybe it's a bug and their AI is just, going bonkers, or maybe it's deliberate and it's, an illusion trying to make it appear like they are common on the map. I don't know for sure. But I'm going to just... Yeah, maybe I'll even turn those tips off, because, I thought they might be helpful for a few things I might not know, but I think with having played the game 3 times now, probably safe to say I know all the hints and tips that might come up and, be there for us. Okay, got a Parasaur way up there at 350. I'm trying to remember, what is... I could try for it. Oh, that was a hit. Okay, well, that's our first dino going down. Yeah, I gotta admit, having the crossbow for those long shots feels good. Oh, and we do have a bit of a... let me bring out the binoculars, just make sure I got the ranging right. So it's about 160. Now, it really feels like... Okay, we'll see if he goes down from that one. Oh. Okay, another Parasaur right there. And now, see, I don't think I'm going to be able to try for that. Yeah, it's just... Well, those guys, considering how they circle the island, I'm kind of fine with you oftentimes almost seeming like they're going with you, because if you circle and you're going their direction, I see the Pteranodons being slow, that makes sense. Okay, so there's... Right, there's Parasaur up there, I got the long shot on, but I guess the Ankylosaur... That wasn't the lungs I hit. Nope. I didn't actually expect it to still be around here, to be honest. Okay, well, at least that kind of... God, I so want to just kill it and take that out. This feels like we're being We are basically being stalked by that little bugger. There's something pretty close. Now see, that to me looks like that should be a lung shot. Okay, yeah, I think it is. There's the red. So it should go down. There we go. I think for the Ankylosaurus, a lot of what it comes down to is the angle for the hitboxes. Like, if you're almost on level for trying for the long shots, they seem to register more frequently. But if you're, like, aiming downwards, it does not give you... It feels more punishing, and that you don't really get it as much. It could be the armor's kind of intercepting the shots, but then it kind of makes you wonder, what does the damage upgrade you get sort of do for that? Actually, I should probably read up on the damage upgrade. Maybe it's actually saying it doesn't bypass armor still. That could actually be what it's... more specific details on that. I really should check that out. Okay, so about 56 for each of those. Again, I could have sworn the Ankylosaurs were a bit of a better earner. I mean, granted, there is the 75% reduction to what we... Or no, not 75% reduction. We're only getting 75% of the points, because we have that 25% penalty with the X-Ray Visor. So I guess it would be a bit more than we're seeing. I just want to take this out to make sure I can kind of get the Ankylosaurs a bit more readily. Surprisingly enough, they are probably, well, after the Rexes, they're one of the hardest animals I can find to take down just the single shot. Yeah, there you are. It feels like the Pelican-Mimus AI breaks, but the Gallimimus stays pretty consistent. Because I wouldn't be surprised if we work our way back around towards where we started this hunt. We'll find the orange idiot just kind of standing around looking with the same idle animations playing. Although that might be actually interesting behavior for an AI animal, or like an ambient animal, is almost like a scavenger, where they follow you as long as they pick you up because they know you're going to hunt stuff and that could provide them food. If that was on something like maybe, say, the Compsognathus or something else, then that AI kind of makes sense to have happening. However, being on a Gallimimus that's supposed to be a herbivore, it does not make much sense to constantly be trailed by them. Yeah, you. Yeah, it's almost like clockwork. Just look behind you and eventually you'll see it running to join and be close to you. I'm going to try for going a bit of a run. I'm not trying to get spotted more... Oh, I'd like something to almost hear me. And at least that way I know it's in the area. And I can be a bit more quiet and careful. Okay, now let me get down low because I think we've had quite a bit of luck coming to this pond before. We'll hopefully find another Parasaurolophus there. I'll see what'll happen with that. No, it doesn't look like there's anything here this time. We'll slide our way down. Actually, that's one thing that I have to admit is kind of nice, is... It might have been because of on the Switch version when you would press to, like, crouch. I think you had to hold down pressing a joystick, so that inadvertently would kind of make you go down along slopes as well. In the Steam version here, that's not a thing. And just going into crouch mode doesn't cause you to, like, slide down a slope at all. Again, there were some weird habits when it came to Dinosaur Hunt. The phantom sounds, that little crouch thing there. the momentum as you would move. You... God, you're kind of creepy when you're standing in the shadow like that. Yeah, that was a waste of a shot, but... I just want to get... Yeah, let's get rid of him. Just so that way I don't have to deal with constantly looking around and seeing him coming after us. I think it bugs me the most because it's one of those... It was like a fun little ha-ha quirk. Maybe. But that feels like it's a deliberate sort of thing to keep happening. Nope. Okay, so how many shots do I have left? I still got 5 shots, so we can probably earn ourselves a little bit more as we're going about. Sounds like it's just up ahead here. And again, it's... Oh, I saw... Thought I saw something moving. Okay, I prefer going for the Parasaur first. So that's about 150 out. That's you going down. I don't think you're what I was hearing, though. I thought what I heard was closer. Maybe not. No, there's... There you are. Okay, that'll put you right down. I think those were the only 2 things over here. Oh, yeah, there's hopefully another 50 points each. We'll take a look and see. Only 38. Yeah, it definitely feels like the points have been adjusted on them. Almost like slowing down how much you were getting so that way you have to hunt a bit more. Okay, I think I just heard the Pteranodons then. Yeah, we'll keep working our way south, see what else we can kind of get, and how we're doing on our time. I'm wondering if that was a way to kind of extend the game's play length a bit, is adjusting the values you're getting per, like, dinosaur you'd hunt. Because one of the things is, once you were, like, going after Parasaurolophus, they were something that you could easily just go get after one after another over, and that would give you so many gems and points that you could basically buy everything and anything you wanted. So I'm wondering if they kind of adjusted and lowered the score from them, or the rewards, so that way the game took a little longer to play through and get everything for. I don't actually think that's a bad thing, because you don't want it to be like just a speed through, okay, just go after this one, ding, 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 and you're up at the top and everything's there for you. It's kind of nice to have some progression to the game. So I don't think that's honestly too bad of a thing, but I feel like maybe the Ankylosaurus... again, it's another one of those hard ones to say, because the Ankylosaurs do have the armor to make them a little bit more difficult, but they're... I don't think they're quite as dumb as the Stegosauruses are, but they're also not the most sensitive of animals either. I was trying to figure out the balance and the mix in there. We still got 3 shots. Hopefully we'll find some more dinos in no time. Oh. Didn't even realize there was that one sleeping right there. But, again, I only heard, like, the snoozing sound, which it's nice to have the sounds working as intended and proper. And I think that's a big thing for hunting games is if you don't have something like the Hunter Classic or Call of the Wild where you can almost like pick up the calls, you have to rely on like sound effects around you. You really have to make sure you got those down pat for hunting game to give you the proper payoff of that. If you don't, it definitely becomes a much more difficult challenge. Okay. Oh, I think that's just... Yeah, that's just the Pteranodons again. I still got 2 shots. We'll see if we can get lucky and find anything else. Thought I heard... I thought I heard like a thud of a footstep this way. Nope. Oh, just a Stegosaurus. The one animal I actually don't have anything to gain from going after. Yeah, see, those guys are just dumb as all heck. Like, this is without the player having camouflage, scent reduction, stuff like that, and it's not even picking us up. Oh, there you are. Hey, dum-dum. Yeah, you're basically clueless. Like, well, we're in basically 50-meter range. Is that meters? Or is that yards? I'm actually not sure now. But either way, we can send that off without any issue. And maybe see if we can get one more Parasaur or Ankylosaur. Okay, that's just the Stegosaur. Now, I don't know if it really feels like the spawns for the Parasaur and the Stegosaur are that much more common with the settings we've used. It does feel like the Stegosaur has definitely dropped down in the amount we're coming across. Now, see, this will be an interesting... Now, I don't know if that would actually register as, like, the vitals or not. Yeah, no... Oh, did it? It might have. We'll see if this one needed 2 shots or just the 1, though. Because there was the Ankylosaur... Was this hunt that I tried and I only got 1 shot in? No. Okay, so you were not the one that... Maybe I am thinking of a different one. But it does feel weird how the shot placement and what registers kind of does and doesn't. It's like, I didn't think that one would register as a lung or a hard hit. Given how things were. I mean, it would be nice to get this Anky, but I gotta get the angle right. Oh, jeez, they like making the music spiel really kick up when you run out of ammo. We'll go take a look and see if there's any, like, blood for that hit, but I don't think so. Yeah, no, it doesn't look like it, so we'll probably just get ourselves evac'd here and see how we're doing points. The Ankylosaurs, I don't think they're super worth going after because they... Again, it can be very finicky for landing the vitals quite right. So instead of wasting 2 shots, you can just... You're better off getting 2 dinos than trying for the 1. Yeah, so 56, 51, 46. It does... Well, the Ankylosaurs do sort of feel like they were kind of up where they were, but the Parasaurs, that would have been a 63. That would have been a 48. Okay, yeah, maybe they are okay for what they were given. So how are we doing? Okay, now that we're in with point-wise, and I can turn that off. Yeah, next episode, we're going to try to see what the Carnotaurus are going to be like. I'm going to try and see about using, like, eye shots and mouth shots, or try them on those. See how they kind of turn out with using them. Again, I don't know if it is just, like, use the T-Rex stuff already in-game and just copied it over to fit onto them, or what. We'll kind of see how it all goes next episode. But thank you all very much for joining me on this episode of Carnivores Dinosaur Hunt. If you did like the video, be sure to give it a like. And if you have any comments, tips, or tricks, be sure to leave in the comments right down below. And until I see you in the next video, survivors, please remember, as always, to take care and stay alive.